actually
last November.
Last November, that's when it was. And we interviewed Southall there.
Reed Southall and the band.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
I like them boys.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah.
He's got that Southern rock thing really going.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Especially from being from Stillwater, too. Like, he's one of my favorite bands, and I don't hesitate saying that at all. Like, I love their music, and I'm hoping they're going to be dropping something soon toward the end of this year.
I wouldn't doubt it. He's they music men, but
yeah. Hey, speaking of dropping something, some new music, you just dropped a new album not too long ago.
I did, yes sir.
So, what went into putting together this album? I know you had some singles that you dropped beforehand. Has it been some music that you've been sitting on for a while, or was it all kind of just something you wrote in the past year?
Man, a little bit of both. I think just kind of in general, we always write, always kind of doing that. So at least that's been the case for me for a long time.
Yeah.
So we've got songs piled up that I've been wanting to record for a long time, and when they give you the go ahead to go, get in the studio, the writing don't stop. So some of the songs on there were recorded, it could have been a couple weeks before the session, type of thing. But yeah.
We've been looking forward to doing this one for a while. Like we've been talking to you since we started about 3 years ago. Like three years ago this month, actually.
Boys, well, shit.
Yeah. And so you've been on our
man
radar.
to track down.
Yeah, you are. It's been a while since you played in Oklahoma, even though it's your home now.
I know, buddy. I know, man. It has been a while. I'm glad to be here too. Last time we worked in Oklahoma was in Ardmore at a big old barbecue cook-off. Wasn't too long ago, but other than that, we really hadn't been able to go shoot Oklahoma and Texas. We hadn't played a whole lot in.
Yeah.
And, we miss it.
Yeah.
So we're glad to be here.
I think we always hear, especially for Texas artists that we end up interviewing here in Oklahoma, we always hear, like, sometimes it's hard to break out of Texas. Did you find that it was hard to get out, or was it kind of easier for you?
You know what, Hoss? For me, I kind of always went everywhere. I lost my ass a lot of times, and I think a lot of that had something to do with doing that TV show a long time ago.
Yeah.
It allowed me to, I might have sold 15 tickets, but by God, I sold 15 tickets everywhere.
Yeah.
At least for a little while.
Yeah.
But there was a stint where I stayed in Texas prominently for a handful of years as well, but definitely the last 2 or 3 years we've been all over the place, man, and that's been amazing to get to do. Getting to do tours like this one with John and Kobe, you get a little more time to enjoy the area instead of flying in right at load-in time, playing a show, and getting out of Dodge.
Yeah.
I enjoy getting to spend time in the area.
Yeah.
What is there like a go-to thing for you when you go to an area? Is it like gotta go check out this thing if there's like a scenic thing in the town, or gotta go eat some barbecue, or is there something like that you guys try to do when you hit a spot like this?
Sometimes if we have the time to, I like trying to go find a cool place to eat. Like it's been a while since I've made time to do anything like that other than sitting in the green room and picking on songs and stuff. But like hell, one time we was down in Amarillo, and this was years ago, but they got this big old steakhouse out there, and you got to eat like a big old 72-ounce skirt steak, and you got to eat the tater and the biscuit and the greens and all that, and you get a T-shirt.
It's worth it.
Yeah. And you don't have to pay for it if you eat the whole sumbitch. And what's funny is I had a guitar player at the time, Mason Hightower. He's like a brother to me, and man, he ate the whole sumbitch with I swear to God, a second left on the clock. I think you get like an hour or something.
Wow.
Yeah. I couldn't finish it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, both of us got sick, but you know what's funny is he won. You know, everybody's clapping and all that stuff. Well, he took off to the bathroom for obvious reasons. Yeah. Well, they brought his T-shirt right to the table. He was gone, so I got the T-shirt. Then I had to go haul off. He come back and got another T-shirt, so I got one that says I ate it all, but I didn't. You know.
It ate you is really what happened.
Oh, buddy. Yeah, I'm still wearing it.
I've never tried one of those like eating challenges.
Yeah.
I always see them like there in my hometown. There used to be a cafe there that they had like this big burger that had like 4 or 5 patties on it. And you got to eat like the fries and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Then they had a wall of pictures of everybody that had done it, and we always go in there and I'm like, I know I can't do it. I'm not even gonna try.
And hey, there was one. We hadn't done that in so long, but you asked the question, and now I'm having good memories. But I want to say it was outside of Little Rock or something, and I want to say it was a barbecue joint. It might have been a fried chicken joint, but the whole deal was they have the spiciest chicken sandwich in the world or something, you know, and. When you have to sign a waiver before you eat something, you know, buddy, I'm telling you right now, we had to put the toilet paper in the freezer for that. I ain't shitting you.
I've never heard that one, but that one's great. So take us back in a brief summary here of like where you got hooked on music. Was there like a key song or a moment in your life when you were growing up when you were like, I love music, I want to do this full time?
My first time seeing live somebody sing, my grandpa, we'd go see him at Christmas, and he'd pull a guitar out and sing songs that he wrote and old songs, and that was really my introduction. But my parents always played music around the house. My mom, you'd catch her singing, and you know, I don't know, I always kind of did it. I remember being young and having CDs and being just locked up in my room and listening to CDs over and over and over again and being mesmerized with that. I really love it. I loved it then, and you know, when I was in junior high or 6th grade and all that, me and my old running buddies, we'd get together and pick, and you know, I mean, shit, man, we were doing everything from Thin Lizzy to Jones to B.B. King. It didn't matter. We loved it all, and I still do. But you know, that's where we started. That's where I started doing it. I wanted to be like Malcolm Young and play a rhythm guitar. That was it. Still ain't got to that level yet, but yeah, just kind of knuckled up and started singing. And I never thought I was gonna, you know, do it for a living or not, and I just knew I loved it.
Yeah.
Of course, when I was 17, I went and did The Voice, and you know, that I got to peek behind the curtain of an industry that I had no clue about, and I think that definitely opened some doors to opportunities for me to pursue. And I felt like when I got home, I didn't want that to end. You know, I figured, dang, I got lucky enough to get an opportunity like that. I'm gonna do this. You know? And I've had incredible support from my family. I'm very, very lucky in that manner that I've had support of my family. You know, a lot of people don't.
Yeah. Well, you've had numerous collabs as well. Like you've done things with tons of different artists, and I mean all kinds of artists. But my favorite has got to be the Marty Stewart collab. I mean, how cool was that? Can you kind of tell us a little bit about what that was like doing that?
Everything you think it was. Hoss.
Yeah.
I mean, Marty is just the coolest cat, you know, and he knows it.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, he really just is the coolest guy on earth, and was so good to me, still is good to me. I only got to write with him because of Gentle Master. She's a great singer-songwriter. I wrote a handful of songs with her, and she got signed over there at Sheltered, and she got signed over there at Sheltered, and that's where Marty is, and Daryl Franklin runs that joint. And anywho, Daryl's been good to me too, but Jenna invited me to that right, and we wrote "I'm the One," and yeah, to get him to come in there and cut it, he brought the Clarence White telly, buddy. I mean, that was just. I mean, he'll wear a $50 gig bag around his neck and have $1 million guitar. You know.
Yeah.
It's so cool, so wild, you know.
Yeah.
He's 2 bands he played in, you know, as Johnny Cash and Flats and Scruggs, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty big deal, you know.
Yeah.
He's been around them all, and he remembers it, you know.
Yeah. I'm sure you've seen that. My grandpa played music as well, and I pick around a little bit. Like we'll play together and stuff. But a core memory that I have is going over to his house and watching the Marty Stewart show when I was little. So I mean, I'm sure you've saw it growing up and had that same experience. I can only imagine how cool that was to be a part of all that.
Man, he's the needle in the thread of the past and the present of country music, as far as that's concerned. And you know, he has a high reverence towards country music and its history, and I think, you know, I want to soak up any of that knowledge I can anytime I get the chance.
Yeah.
From him.
So you were talking about earlier, like you went on The Voice, you kind of got exposed to the industry, and one thing I wanted to say is that I feel like coming from Texas, I feel like you're 100% authentic in what you do and the music you make. Like you stick to your traditional country roots in every song I've ever heard by you, and like it doesn't seem like you're flexing to like what might be popular or whatever. Like, and even in like social media, like your shorts that you do, it's not like you're trying to be flashy. I mean, most of the time you're up there, you're playing songs, you got clips, your live shows explaining songs, and I just gotta say I really appreciate that about you, especially in today where I feel like you got a lot of fluff out there, like some like show, and I feel like you're 100% Jake Worthington all the time.
I don't know how to be nobody else, and that's for better or worse. You know? Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know how to put on, and you can't fix ugly, you know. As far as my experience has been, you know, for a long time there, it was hard to go find country music live somewhere, you know, that really fired you up, at least for me. And I remember, I feel like my whole experience has been very combative in the sense of, you know, what kind of music I want to make. It's really simple, but I don't know why I heard you, that ain't never going to happen, or you can't do that, it's dead, all these things. I just never believed that shit, you know. It definitely is. There's been ups and downs and some really, really slow times. You know, right now is amazing, man. We're hearing more and more country music from young artists every day, and I love that. You know, I'm glad that folks want to hear that stuff. I'm not the only one making no country music. There's a whole bunch of it out there, and I guess there always has been, but it just seems like it's starting to get to the forefront, that sound, you know, just the traditional style.
Yeah. I mean, you got artists like yourself, and then like Zach Top and Braxton Keith, like he's also out of Texas, and I know there's a bunch more I'm forgetting too, but it definitely seems like in the past, like really since like 2020, like there's kind of been an uptick in like this traditional country sound, and as, for fans of that, like I know that we are, like it's really refreshing to hear kind of this new wave of traditional.
Well, it's the listener's fault, man.
Yeah,
you know, I don't care what the slick says in the big office. People are wanting to hear country music. You know, it's true.
Yeah,
let it happen.
Yeah.
You know, but again, though, it's like if you're somebody out there that don't want to play traditional country music, that's fine. Make the music you want to.
Yeah.
You know, that's the same argument, you know, if you flip it backwards.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think country music should be a subgenre of its own damn genre.
Exactly. That's a great way to put it.
I think country music is so broad too, man. It ain't just fiddles and steels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's heart music. It's soul music. If you can't sing your song with just you and your guitar and make the hair stand up on your own neck, why are you doing it?
Mm. Do you have a song that you've written and put out that when you did it, you were like, now that's a country song. Like, that's a good one right there.
Man, I've gotten excited about songs in the writing room, but I don't know nothing. I never went into there going, let's write a country song today. That's what I was there for in the first place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's definitely been writes where, you finish a song and you're so excited about it, you think a lot of it, and for sure. But hell, I don't know nothing.
Do you have a favorite song to play live?
That Homes in Oklahoma is really fun.
Yeah.
Swing music, I tell you what, that damn old a good friend of mine, Drake Milligan, that sucker's put out a couple swing songs, man, and I mean, hallelujah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's from Fort Worth.
Yeah.
That's a bad son of a gun right there, singing guy. I don't. Yeah, Homes in Oklahoma is my favorite to play.
Yeah.
Just because it's feels like home.
Yeah. Now, when I go into saying this, I don't want anybody listening or anybody to think, oh, he just listened to the #1 song on Spotify. I heard "It Ain't the Whiskey" as a clip last fall, I think it was, and we talked about it on the podcast. So I got the receipt somewhere. They're somewhere in our catalog, and I told him, I was like, "This is a great song. Like this is a banger of a song."
I'll take it.
And I like every month I'd go on. I'm like, did he release that song yet? No, not yet. And then didn't you when you released it? I'm like he finally released it.
Well, hey man, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I felt like they were playing a big old joke on us. That one seemed to have got heard online, and that's a crazy deal, but hey, that's a fun song.
Yeah. It's a really fun song. I love it.
Do you have a song that's been kind of stuck in your head right now? Like when you're at home, you're taking a shower, fixing some breakfast, whatever, it's a song that you just catch yourself singing around the house?
Yeah, It's Such a Pretty Day.
Okay.
Win Stewart stuff. That song is always in my head. Yeah, I'd have to say that one here lately.
Okay.
Yeah, when my daughter was born, she'd wake up in the morning, I'd go put that on, and we'd listen to it a couple times. I like that one. It makes me think of her.
Yeah. Would you be able to play us a little snippet of that here?
Yeah, not well. It's such a pretty world today. Look at the sunshine. Every day's the same since I met you. It's such a pretty world today, knowing that you're mine. Happiness is being close to you. And I like that one.
Yeah, that's a great song.
Yeah,
Again, I tried there, but I just can't.
I need a rubber band to get that high note. Oh, they're never gonna let me do a podcast again.
No. You can come on. You can come on our podcast anytime you want.
I appreciate it.
I promise you that.
Thank you.
So when you're at home and you're not on the road, what are you doing? Are you just are you sitting back watching football if you got a Saturday off, or are you playing golf, going fishing, going hunting?
Man, these days I get home and I sit on the floor with that little one.
Yeah.
I've been building a porch on our house, so sometimes my dad and brother will come up and we'll be out there working, and just catching up on little things and try to tackle it all in one big lump. And my mom will come up and hang out with Sophie and Whitley, and that's always really good for us. But right now, man, it's just going home and enjoying that little one.
Yeah, I totally understand. I got a little one at home too. I get to go home, and every time I walk in the door, he runs up to me and gives me a big hug.
Yeah, buddy.
When Rhett hopped in the car with me on the way here, and he went up to the door, and I wasn't home yet, and he walked up there to the door apparently, and Rhett opens the door, and he's like, "Oh, it's Rhett," and he just walks back.
That's funny. Yeah, Whitley ain't walking just yet, but she's scooting around, buddy, on all fours.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you have anything exciting coming up in the next few months that you want people, your fans, to know about that you've got cooking?
Man, shit. Come see us at a show. We're getting to do some really cool shows, you know, from here on out, at least up till March. You know, there's a few features I've done that I think are coming out that I'm really excited about for people to hear. But I mean, hopefully this record that we just put out performs pretty good for us, so we can. If that's the case, then I'll get the okay to get back in the studio, which really is what I want to do as soon as possible.
Well, I don't think you'll have any problem getting the okay to get back in there. So.
You never know.
But we can't thank you enough for letting us invade your space like this, and your whole crew has been extremely nice to us, so we appreciate that so much. We know you got a meet and greet to get to, give the people what they want, but, sir, we cannot thank you enough for saying that.
Buddy, thank you. Thanks for
thank you.
Putting folks in front of folks, you know. I think it's really cool that there's a younger generation, including myself, you know, coming out here and supporting live music. You know, I'm grateful for the opportunity, and thank y'all for your kind words.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you again.
Yes, sir. Shedder's full.
Hey guys, Rhett and Jagger here. Just want to take a quick second to say a huge thank you to one of our favorite sponsors, Deep Eddy. At Deep Eddy, Real defines everything they do. It's not only their approach to making high-quality vodka, it's also their attitude. Starting with purified Texas water, they only use the best ingredients: local honey, pure cane sugar, juice from real fruit, and organic tea. Proudly distilled 10 times and handcrafted in small batches in Austin, Texas, Deep Eddy Vodka is refreshingly clean vodka, ready to be enjoyed however, whenever, and with whomever you'd like. Deep Eddy Vodka, handcrafted with real fruit. Deep Eddy Vodka is a product of Deep Eddy Distilling Company in Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume, distilled by corn. Huge thank you to Deep Eddy Vodka for sponsoring this podcast.
Goodbye and party. I knew we'd never meet again. Love is like a dying ember. Only memories remain through the ages. I'll remember. In the rain. You got them boys' volumes figured out?
I got it. Good. We're ready. That sounded fantastic, by the way. You guys are just warming up here, and that was fantastic.
We just giving you a chance to hear it.
Hey, you heard Jace the other night? He goes, check this out, Dad. And he goes, and I'm like, for real. You just did it. He goes, well, everybody talks.
Man.
Okay.
That's what happens when you raise them right.
Yeah, you raise them right, and then they take over your fucking career.
You know what? Hey, I'd love to give.
Hey, I'll give it to him. I'll be the fucking bus driver.
Oh my God, Chase Ward, we love you, boy. You're good.
Yes, we do.
I think this is going to be
Kid
the.
took over my gig tonight.
I think this is going to be the best episode.
I laughed. I was like, "Where you at?" He's like, "I'm at the Harmons." Yeah, it's Jason's girlfriend's mom and dad. He said, "Yeah." Jason just walked up and took my gift from me.
He was just picking, and I was over there eating snacks and drinking.
Hey, give it to him, Jason. You're making money. You ain't having to work for it.
I think this is going to be one of the best episodes we've ever done. This is perfect. This is we're live at Steamboat Music Fest 2026 on the Watering Hole podcast, and we're sitting down today, Mr. Jake Worthington, Jason Allen, and Josh Ward, and we're so honored to have you three guys here.
It's good to be here.
Thank you, man.
So, I've been instructed to talk about good country music, but I don't have to. I don't. It's not even a stone's throw away. I can touch you guys because you guys are here to play some good country music at this festival. Thank you guys for coming on again.
Yeah.
So, you guys kicked us off with Silver Wings earlier, playing to your daughter. And by the way, that was so powerful because I've got a son at home that I've been missing this entire week, and that was just so cool.
I have no kids, but that was still powerful.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, it don't take long to make.
Babies are powerful.
Yeah.
Hey,
They really are.
They're pliable too.
I love you. Very resilient. Hey, babies are why we're put on this earth, man. That's why this whole thing is special because you ask any one of these boys, or anyone you run into out here, okay, how often do we all get to get around together? Never.
Not
So it's a special time, man. We're raising babies together with country music. So that's a good thing. And she loves Merle Haggard.
Jake's got the young baby, and my young baby's 19 now, and he loves country music just as much as anything.
Yeah, he does.
How do you guys think kids have affected the way you guys write music?
Oh, God.
A lot.
A lot.
They pull on you. Just the emotions of raising children, or just like me later on in life with my son. He's older now, and it's not raising a kid; it's directing a young man. That is instilled with all of this country music, like we all are. And it's like putting him on the right path of what it is. So for me, it's a little different. Them babies are fun and enjoy that time, Jake.
Yeah, but when they're older, you have just different obstacles.
Oh yeah.
And it's always changing. It never stops.
Never.
And it helps you. It helps you with your, grabbing ideas and different times of your life. You could write something that you've never could have written prior. 10 years prior.
Mm-hmm. Hell, I put out a song this year on the record, the Same Old Cowboy, Different Rodeo record, that was Walking in My Boots. And it was a song about my child that was never supposed to be heard from anyone, because those are emotions that Josh Ward never wanted to show.
Yep.
No, everybody's seen that rough and tough side of Josh that you don't ever get nothing over on him. But when you start writing songs about your children, it pulls out an emotion out of a grown man that maybe that's that kryptonite. You know what I'm saying? You can talk to me about anything in the world, but when you start talking about my kids, that's where you're going to find that softer side of me.
Right.
And I was able to write that song this last year, and it changes you. It took me a year and a half to step on stage and play this song without breaking down, emotionally, choking up. Why? Because my son's standing side stage, handing me guitars every other song, and I've got to sing it when he's there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And me and that boy ain't been, yeah, Dad, I love you or whatever, but he's never expressed to me that emotion, nor have I ever showed him that side of me. So it was very, I would say, vulnerable, if you could.
The song bridged that gap.
The song bridged the gap, absolutely. So yes, when you want to get down to it, yes, it has changed us. It makes us right. It's a more powerful thing.
Yeah.
You know, that being said, you know, I found, you know, yeah, it's like you get excited. You got a baby coming, and you know, so many great things are happening. But to put her in the words, I ain't figured that out yet myself.
And you ain't.
You know, and I still write songs about drinking and dancing.
It took me 19 years
It'll
to
take
figure
a
it
while.
out.
Right. It's just, to me, to get to hear that is that's what we write songs about. And writing from that space, whatever feeling makes you feel that way, you ought to write about it anyways, you know. But I don't know, it made me think of one. I wrote a song before I knew who I was singing about. And it took me a while to figure out what the hell all that was about. And that was, he parted the sea, turned water to wine, said peace to the storm, sight to the blind, still he took time to make sure that I was standing right there when he walked in the room. A moment of time, not a second too soon. Love at first sight, I still believe in miracles. To me, that's the closest thing I have personally came to being able to sing about my kiddo.
When you look at her.
Yeah, every time I think about it.
Every time you look at her, you think about it.
You know why you're here when you're looking at them. You're like, oh, that's why we're here. It's exactly. You have that feeling. It's not a.
Why we're put on earth.
Yeah, that's why we're put on earth.
We've been doing it a long time.
I think that's the inspiration for a lot of songs too.
Yeah. Hey, but a heart breaks all the same, my friend. Whether it don't matter who broke it or what it broke.
Yeah.
Have you all ever seen Larry's Country Diner?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I'm hosting the best episode of Larry's Country Diner ever right now.
Well, you ain't got singers like Daryl Singer there. Nobody like that.
Yeah, Mo Pitney ain't here. Daryl ain't here. Gene Watson ain't here. I don't know.
Can I toss out and you feel free to decline if you don't want to, but can I toss out a suggestion, just an artist, and if you got a song in mind, maybe give me a little bit of it. You have a Dwight Yoakam one lined up? You got anything in the tank for Dwight?
I'm a huge Dwight Yoakam fan. So
I like my mustard.
you know, my first like Dwight Yoakam was.
I love Dwight too.
I loved I Sang Dixie. Man, I thought that was.
Sing that.
I
Oh
thought
my
that
God.
was like one of the coolest
in
songs.
the key of E. Yeah,
hang on a minute.
One of the best
I got you.
Make it lonesome now.
God.
I sang Dixie as he died.
Yeah, man.
People just walked on by as I cried. The bottle robbed him of all his rebel pride.
Do the whole thing.
I sang Dixie as he died. He said, way down yonder in the land of cotton, old times there ain't near as rotten as they are on this damned old L.A. street. Then he closed his old blue eyes, fell limp against my side, no more pain. His soul's back home in Dixie. I sang Dixie as he died. People just walked on by as I cried. The bottle robbed him of all his rebel pride. I sang Dixie as he died. I sang Dixie as he died.
Man, talk about a Bona fide country. I mean, how you hear that? Not that right there would be what I would have wished I thought of.
That was fantastic. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you.
I mean, hey, country music fails. I work as a good mic stand.
Yeah, man, you did good on that. Nice and steady.
But hey, that's how the beauty of this is.
Yeah,
You know, pass the guitar around. Hey, hold this microphone right here. You never know what you're gonna catch.
that's even better.
You know.
Yep.
Y'all caught it.
I'm sure glad I did too.
Yeah.
So we're out here at Steamboat Music Fest, and you guys, how long have you guys been coming to Steamboat for Music Fest?
Oh God,
Long time, man.
15 years now.
Wow.
I think.
Yeah.
Maybe about 15 for me too.
Yeah. I mean, you and I, we started coming
about
at
the same time. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's somewhere around 15 years.
Yeah.
You know, and heck, whenever I come up here, to be honest with you, I wasn't even a part of Steamboat.
Same here.
I didn't get invited up to be a part of the act.
Yeah. We weren't on the bill.
On the bill.
Yeah. But all of our friends were here.
Yeah.
So it's like, well,
We
the hell with
came
that.
in and
Yeah.
we
We're
got
not
in
going
where
to
we fit in.
stay at home in Texas when everybody's going up to Steamboat. We're going too. So
Yeah, we got in where we fit in up here, and then all of a sudden it was like, well, shit, y'all come pick with us, you know. And then we're on stage. I mean, I spent every night over there at Slopeside Bar and Grill.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have the wristbands to get in over here to the Grand to watch all the
yeah.
shows.
And the
Now,
Rebecca Creek
did I
had
sneak
their,
in?
their
I did.
stages too. Oh heck yeah!
I snuck in through the back. But no, I mean,
I used to sneak in through the back to every beer joint y'all played at.
Yeah, you did.
But I mean, yeah, I mean, the time of coming up here, I mean, 15 years of just putting it in and getting in with great musicians, you know, being around your peers and being able to just maybe give your music to somebody that's never heard it before. I mean, this Steamboat has gave us a platform to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because you got people coming from all over the country up here.
Everywhere. Yeah.
You know, and granted, they can all come see us back down in Texas or Midwest or wherever we go on tour, but you know, to come here, it's special.
Yeah.
It really is. We watched it grow over the years, and you know, grow younger artists than we are. You know, we see these guys coming up underneath us, and it gives them that launching platform here. So
The audience has gotten younger too. You know,
it has. It
it's
has.
still a cool thing. It's still a really cool event to come to. So
Yeah.
The big thing that
yeah, 40 years, man.
the big thing that I've noticed being up here for our first time is like we've gone to a lot of shows, and if you're a smaller name, you're not drawing as many tickets because people, I feel like, especially younger people our age, they're less willing to give somebody that's not on their phone a chance. You know?
Right.
And but the people that are out here, they love music. The people out here are music lovers, and that's what I think is really special about this place.
I tell every young artist, and this is just me. I don't know how anybody else thinks about it, but they asked me. It was like, "Hey man, you go to Steamboat?" I said, "Yes sir, I do." He goes, "Well, man, I want to come up there and just play." I said, "Listen, you probably gonna have to come up there on your own dime the first time, but when you get in where you fit in, you come play the songwriter realms. You come meet people. It's a networking place up here for music. Someone is gonna hear you here. I promise you.
Oh, yeah.
Someone will hear you here. Show up and come experience Steamboat." And get in with these folks. If you're able to get in on a picking party, go do it.
And there's
'Cause
a lot
I
of 'em.
promise you, a picking party will land you on stage at the Grand.
And you've seen it happen.
I've seen it happen
Yeah, time and again.
time
yeah.
and again. So for the younger demographic, hey man, if you got a song in your heart and you're talented and you can toe the line, show up. Show them what you got.
My cousin Tucker Slaughter, it's his first time here. He went down there and he got in the. He's already sang twice in the open mic, and everyone's loving him, you know, and I'm so proud of him. So that's what you're talking about. It's just, you know, not expecting to try to go straight to the top, but just get in where you fit in, and you'll eventually get to where you want to be.
Go get loved on, man.
Yep.
No.
'Cause
And
people around
you know,
here are about that.
for all of us, I could speak for all three of us sitting here on this couch. the music that we played over the years that we have might have not been the coolest thing and the end thing then, but we still showed up.
Right.
We showed up, we contributed, we participated. And 15 years later,
Last one standing.
here we are sitting on the couch, and to me, you've got Jack, you've got Kevin, you've got all these guys. We're turning into those fellas that are the older group maybe coming up that can guide these younger folks.
Yeah.
You know, and just
It's kind of a cycle.
it is a cycle.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, if you don't let them know that you have this platform to stand on, to play music, the love of music is the only reason that people are in Steamboat, Colorado. Right
Yes.
now.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's not the skiing. It's not anything else. Music is powerful, and that's what draws people here.
That's right. They could ski anywhere.
You can ski anywhere in America, but you take a kid that's never been here, a kid that's never,
Unless you're Jake
experienced
Worthington.
nothing like this. It's overwhelming. But welcome those young kids in.
That's right.
That's how we're going
Amen
to
to
grow Steamboat from here on out.
Yep.
I'll tell you the biggest thing that stuck out to me. It's our first year, and we've been doing this podcast for 3 years, and we do okay on views, but we know who our audience is, and it's music lovers. And we've been to a lot of different festivals. We've been to like Calf Rye and like Born and Raised in Oklahoma because we're based out of Oklahoma, and I've never been in a place that has such a high concentration of people that love to watch music.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's been such an honor to get to see these acts that I've been wanting to see for a long time that I've heard of. Like I got a chance to bring up Doug Moreland yesterday, and I've never gotten a chance to watch him play. And Jason played with him yesterday.
Yeah, you were there for the whole show. I remember.
Yes,
Yep.
it was so cool. It was so cool to sit there and watch him tell his stories, and he's
Man.
hilarious. He's
Doug
so,
Moore was the
he is.
coolest cat you'll ever meet.
great,
I guarantee it.
My face was hurting from laughing so hard afterwards.
Motherfucker, shit.
You're fine. You're fine.
That boy, hey, that some bitch right there can run a chainsaw. Son.
Yeah.
So I got my first carving and I got to send it to our friend that's back over there by the fireplace, our family. Tommy told me if we won first in Cabo at the fishing trip that I get to keep the trophy for the first year. It was a hand-carved trophy from Doug Moreland.
Yeah.
Okay? I've waited for years to get a Doug Moreland piece.
Yeah.
And I won that son of a bitch in Cabo. All right. Well, Tommy tells me, he goes, hey, you get it half a year, and then you got to mail it to me. I'll get it for the next half a year. And I was like, all right. I told him day before yesterday, I said, hey, man, I need to send that damn trophy back up there to you. That way you can put it on your mantle for a while. But I did get my first Doug Moreland piece.
What did he say earlier? Oh, Doug was walking around that bison. That buffalo.
Oh, he's got the buffalo hide on.
Man,
Oh, he said, hey, what did he say, childbirth or something like that?
Oh yeah, I remember my childbirth.
I remember my childbirth. He
Pokes his
pulls
head
over
through
his
it.
head.
Yeah.
He pokes his head through the hole.
hey, I ain't shitting you. I went and had a coffee with him this morning, and we walked out. I mean, I asked him the same question everybody does. He's wearing that thing, and he's wearing his poncho, and it's a real deal thing. And it's all out of buffalo, and somebody asked him, like, what's that hole right there? He goes, well, you can't just walk up and catch a buffalo. There's a bullet hole. There's a bullet hole.
Oh, there's a bullet hole.
Yeah, that was a bullet hole.
Hey, one of the quickest minds I've been around.
Yeah, he's
a
witty,
quick-
man.
Oh, he's witty, man. He's
Quick guy
yeah.
and a good man.
We do. So we go down to his room to do the rehearsal, and half the reason I'm hoarse is because I'm laughing half the time as we're trying to rehearse, and he's funny even when
He cuts up
when
all
he's
the
not
time.
trying to be funny. He's
Yeah, he's not.
hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah, if the Western world needed a comedian, like Doug could be the guy, man. He's an awesome man.
Do you guys mind to play another song for us?
I did one. Who's next?
I think Josh is.
Yeah.
You might. I don't think the guitar was on for the last one. You might turn her back on, or
We're moving mics around. That's why it sounds like that. Everybody's like, them podcasts are perfect. No, they're not. Watch Josh Ward kick the microphone over about 3 times.
Do we need to turn this guitar back on here?
Volume's down or something.
What do you want here, Jake?
I want to hear Honky Tonk Time. But I actually think, what's one of your favorite countries?
Bartender's been messing me. I sure could use an old familiar crowd. The lack thereof might get right is killing me. But I'll come to when I walk through the swinging doors tonight.
Yeah.
Getting back on to honky tonk time, where my world goes round 3/4 at a time. If I can make it through the thought of you and him in just one night, getting back on to that honky tonk time. You set my life up, surrounded by too much booze, cheating, and lying. I'd like to thank you for the truth, 'cause I found it. You'll be glad to know I finally seen the light. Yeah. Getting back on to honky tonk time, where my world goes round 3/4 at a time. If I can make it through the thought of you and him in just one night, getting back on to that honky tonk time. And I'm getting back on to that honky tonk time.
Hell yeah. Hell
Don't
yeah.
get no better than that.
So that's one that me and Jake went down to the ranch. I said, "Hey, pal, come down here and let's write some songs together." He said, "All right, I'll meet you down there." And we went down there to the ranch. We rode around. We looked at deer. And
What's up, guys? Jagger and Rhett here with the Watering Hole Podcast, and we just want to tell you about our next sponsor, and that is Double B Hat Co. Bryce over there at Double B Hat Co. hooks us up with all of our hats that we wear on the podcast, and we can't say thank you enough to Double B Hat Co. Go check them out. They've got the best hats. You'll see all the artists around here wearing them. You got Treaty Oak, you got Gannon, you got all the ones that you love wearing Double B Hat Co. You know why? Because they're the best. And you can't say anything other than that than they're the best. Go check out Double B Hat Co. Double B Hat Co. right now. Go do it now.
Jagger's wearing one of the hats.
As always, know why? Because they're the best, Rhett.
Link in description. Go check them out.
deer. Went down there and bass fished a whole lot and didn't get nothing done. Like, the reason that we were there got turned off. We were not wanting to write songs right then for whatever reason. We were enjoying ourselves.
Did you catch any fish?
Hell yeah. We
Oh, wasn't totally wasted.
There's the reason we stayed there.
Jake literally turned around and looked at me and he said, "Hey, Hoss," he said, "about time we get back on that honky tonk time." I went, We went back up to the lodge and wrote it in about 5 minutes. That's how songs are written.
That's all right. That's right.
Those are the good ones.
Those are the good
The
ones.
simple ones.
When they come out that quick and easy, man.
Well, I remember that day. I felt so excited to go right with Josh, and I could tell he's getting frustrated.
Hell, I was just excited, Buck.
No, I remember he's like,
I'm a fan.
When he go write some songs and man, if it wasn't for these two guys, I would not have a guitar. I say it every time I see them, but I really mean it, man. There was a time where, you know, like it was said earlier about our kind of music, where it might have not been cool. It was always cool to us, but it's exciting right now. But these guys are the reason why I was ever able to keep a gig or somewhere to go to keep playing, along with some other people, you know. But you know, these are my heroes, man.
Well, it ain't lack of believing in you, brother. I can promise you that.
Well,
Yeah.
Because we seen something in you long time ago.
Oh yeah.
Long time ago. We seen something in you that a lot of people don't have.
Yeah, that's the truth.
well,
That's the truth.
And here's the thing.
it ain't brains.
When you hell, we ain't got brains. That's why we're in the music business.
That's why we're doing what we're doing.
My thing is, Jake, is there ain't a lot of people, and I'm not being whatever. I'm the most humble sumbitch you'll ever meet in your life. When you can hear an artist, and Jason does the same thing, man. When he sings, when he does things that move you in a way here in your heart, like I felt every bit of that.
Oh yeah.
That's talent that you can't make up.
No.
It's not given to you. You have to have that, and he's had it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, you know, as much as you sit here and tell us, Bub, that if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be playing country music.
Yeah.
Pal, you still lighting the fires that keep me go too.
Yeah, that's right. You inspire us. It's kind of like,
Absolutely.
you know, it's like what we've done is coming
It's
back.
right.
It's right. Yeah, we're on the right track.
Well, it ain't one man and one record and one song. It's a whole bunch of all of it, right? You know, and I think right now it's been the most exciting time. I feel like, if anything, country music has always had its own identity, and it just seems like right now. And hey, yeah, when you hear me talk, and if all I want to talk about is country music, that's because that's what I want to talk about. You know, I like rock and blues and all that other stuff. I do. I like things with feeling, but man, I'm in country music. I make country music. You know, so that's just how I feel about it. You know, I think right now, it's the most inspiring time. I think there's so many great records getting cut and about to get cut, and songs that are constantly getting wrote, and songs that are finally finding a home for singers all throughout this genre. And this Steamboat deal right here is to me, you said this is your first, this is my second. You know, I didn't get a chance to come up here till last year, and man, I never want to not be able to come here. I enjoy getting around all the people that have been a part of my journey from the beginning, and getting to see them again, you know, and talk about these things.
We don't all get to see each other all like this,
Right.
all in one place. You know, it's really a really cool event to be just for that sake. But then you got everything else with it. But man, it's great.
Yeah.
We literally, I mean, back home, there's some Vaquero brothers of ours that started the thing that we call it the troubadour hunt. And the reason that these guys started this is not to have a bunch of artists down there at the ranch to go deer hunt and party. It's because all of those artists never get to see each other. And that's our one time a year to go down there and hang out and hunt and just be normal. It don't matter if you pick up a guitar or nothing. Just be there. That's our time. This is our time too. Now we love playing. We want to come here, but this is the time of that. We get to see each other.
Yeah. Back there, if we don't want to play, we don't play. It's
Yeah.
funny. You'll be hanging out with, you know, Roger Krager, Kevin Fowler. I mean, those list goes on, and you might not ever hear them sing the whole time. We're just hanging out, having a damn good time. And if we want to, we'll pick up a guitar.
Yeah. But here's what they ain't telling you: is anytime a good time is being had, a guitar
is in hand.
Yeah,
It's
guitar's
there.
not far away.
Yeah.
It's there.
That's somebody's gonna get played.
I'll tell you guys something like God.
We're honky tonkers.
Yeah.
We can't help it.
God didn't bless me with the ability to sing or play music very well, but He gave me the ability to be able to talk to you guys, and I'm very thankful of that. And every time we get the chance to sit down with you guys, it is such a blessing to be able to just pal around and learn how you guys think and see you guys hang out like this. And like I was saying earlier, like this is just such an honor to be able to be a part of this in whatever small way we are, and be able to hear the music that we love. And me and him both, like, we're huge fans of the songwriting and the music, and that's why we do the podcast thing, because we don't have a band, we don't have that outlet for it, but we have this, and this
You have the love, brother.
yes, exactly.
You know what? That's what makes us do what we do.
How
Like, if there was no one to sing for.
How long you been in
Music.
the industry? Music. Playing music.
First album since 2001, but prior to that,
Prior
I
to
played
One of the best records ever.
10 to
recorded.
15 years prior to that,
Well,
in
can't
bars and stuff.
You want to
So
talk about how
playing the
rare
honky
something I
tonks,
dreamed
you
is?
have been in there since
can't
you're
find it
15
nowhere.
years old.
I was 15,
You
yeah,
was 15 years old.
playing in all the bars and doing what I do. Is still
It's
still
the
doing it.
love. You have to love this. If it don't, it will eat you up and
Or-
spit you out.
If you don't love it and you're
And
doing
you
it,
don't love it
you're stuck.
back?
Oh yeah,
It'll just chew your ass a little bit.
that's right.
That's the kick in the ass I needed right there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something. He's talking about that record you cut. I made a comment about that's something I dreamed. There's songs on there that I thought were Jason Allen songs. Had no idea they were, prior cut by who. And,
Old, yeah,
Played
old.
like
well,
the
not
songs.
even old. Just
yeah.
like Conway sang one, is Jones sang one, is like who I consider, my favorites.
Yeah.
And then Jason though is
Live at Green Hall.
one of the first cats to be putting out records live. He recorded a whole album there.
We were
It's
country. We were
honky-tonk
doing country music. Clay Blaker and
Yeah.
those guys were. We were doing country, but at the time,
Blaker.
the Red Dirt thing was blowing up too.
Bubba, we were
And
country when country wasn't.
We
cool.
were country when country wasn't cool. That's for sure.
My point was Jason is the kind of singer that, at least for me as a young kid, when I heard his singing on that stuff, it made me want to do it. I watched what it did to other people around me too. Boy, I can. When you sing, that's all I got to say about that tonight. I could
Dude,
see
I
my
fell
mama.
out of my chair. I was like, "What?
I could
Where did this come from?"
I could see my mama just getting a smile snapped on her face, just
Well, I've got this.
wanting to go grabbing my dad and shit, going dancing.
That was written by Paul Overstreet and Jim Collins and Crosby.
Jim Collins.
Oh man, Jim's one of the best. And I think
Speaking
Jim
of-
Collins probably should write together.
well,
Yeah.
It's right down your alley, man.
man. I'd be honored to get to, yeah. You ain't gonna hear me say no. I enjoy this. I'll tell you one of my favorite songs Jason ever sang. There was Lucky Arms on there, and there was Walk Through This World With Me.
I'll share my world with you.
I'll share my world with you, man. But there was an old Wayne Kemp song that he cut. What key did you cut that song in?
A.
Was it E?
A.
Rubber A?
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
Too high. 'cause
I'm
I
either
was
deaf or
too high.
too young.
Always too high.
yeah.
Sorry.
This one, no shit, no. Hey, this is just one of them prime examples of like a song that to me was a Jason Allen song before I ever heard anybody else do it.
It was Jones. Yeah.
I see her
Oh
there.
no, I know what you're doing. The other one. That's an E.
E. Oh.
You heard there at.
I see her there at the table. Watch her peel at the label from the bottle that she just drank dry. In her mind, there's a burden. Took a long time, but she's learning. Just look at the tears that she's crying. Everybody knows I love her. Her mind is on another. Just what he's done to her pride. And if she should change her mind, give up the music and the wine, I'll be standing by to be next in line. I'll be standing by to be the next in line. That's one of my favorite songs that I ever heard.
They pitched that years ago, man. They pitched the demo to me, and it wasn't Conway. And I just loved the song. And
Who would have been singing on that demo?
probably like Curtis Wayne or somebody, you know. And I went, oh, I like that. and I was like, done. I want that on the album. And then we're in the middle of recording it, and it occurred to me that I was recording an old Conway song. I was like, oh, this is an old Conway song. And it kind of, the light bulb went off. I was like, oh.
You sang it like it was yours.
Yes.
Well, that's just it. I just sang it from the demo, you know.
Would you sing one of your favorite country songs?
I want to hear Jason sing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Here,
Look, Box. I got you.
Thanks to our mics.
I want
Got a homemade
to
mic
hear
stand.
one of the songs that made Jason Allen go, I want to do this.
Let me think here. I'll tell you what.
Here, you can use this.
This is one of my all-time favorites, man. Willie Nelson. Well, hello there. Might have been a long, long time. How am I doing? Oh, I guess that I'm doing fine. It's been so long now, and it seems like it was only yesterday. Gee, ain't it funny how time slips away? How's your new love? I hope that he's doing fine. Heard you told him you're gonna love him till the end of time. You know that's the same thing that you told me. Seems like just the other day, and it's surprising how time slips away.
That's good shit.
I think I caught great audio on that guitar over there.
It was fantastic. It was great.
That was beautiful. Yes, that was fantastic.
What is your song?
Oh shit. You know. Sorry, we rearranging microphones over here. We're gonna get it right. First song I ever learned was. And forgive me, I'll probably play it wrong, Jason.
That's all.
Hey, if there's anybody that I get nervous playing guitar in front of, it's Jason Allen, all right? Because
You make it up in your vocals, buddy.
my uncle bought me an old pawn shop guitar a long time ago when I was a kid, and he knew that I loved music. I was a sponge, and I don't know, it just took me to my peace as a young child. And I told him I wanted a guitar, so he took me down there and he bought me an all-star pawn shop guitar, and he told me, he said, hey, you learn a few songs on this thing, I'll take you down and buy you a new one, a better one. So I went to the house there and I worked. And I love Merle Haggard. So I come over here and told Uncle JL, I said, hey, Unc, I learned one. And truth be known, he's probably the one that got me into music. You know, he made me love music. I always was around it. Today I started loving you again. I'm right back where I've really always been. Well, I got over you just long enough to let my heart ache me. And today I started loving you again. What a fool I was to think I could get by with only these few million tears I've cried. Well, I should have known the worst was yet to come. And the crying time for me had just begun. 'Cause today I started loving you again. Well, I'm right back to where I've really always been. I got over you just long enough to let my heart ache me. And today I started loving you again. Yesterday I started loving you again.
Yes.
That was the first song
Fantastic.
I ever played. And if you ask me what my favorite one was, that was it. You know, to play, because it took me back to that certain place.
Mm-hmm.
You know, of getting the first guitar. You know, the first song you ever sang all the way through. You know, you play till your fingers bleed. You know, you beat yourself up in your room trying to be this player, and then you learn one. That's the first song that I ever learned on guitar. Was a Merle Haggard song.
That's awesome.
So
Pretty good.
that was years ago. That was about 12 years old. I don't know. I'm 45 now, so however many years ago that was. But music,
Yep.
it inspires us. It is us.
We are it.
Yeah.
I think that's one thing that one question we've been asking here lately with the artists that we talk to is like, what was the first song you remember listening to, like when you're like just a baby and it's like, wow, that like something that stuck to you that really like resonated with you?
Mine was Conway. I mean, honestly, I can remember being in a single wide trailer house in Splendor, Texas, and hearing down the hallway, "Don't take it away."
Yeah, man.
I mean, that was childhood.
You're hearing that on the
was
radio,
first
and you're
ones
not
that I
inspired. Something wrong with you. That's
remember. Yeah, I mean, what's wrong with you if you don't like country
that's
music?
freaking cool, man.
I mean, he was the coolest white man with an afro.
Yeah, he was.
What about you, Jason? What was the first?
Man, I was
song that you
raised
heard?
by my parents were older. I was the last of 5 kids, and they were all about 20 years older than me.
Oh, wow.
My siblings. So my parents were born in the 30s. So it was kind of like I was raised by my grandparents. So listening to their music was Hank Sr., Lefty Frizzell. You know, that's what I heard growing up. That's what I thought music was. That's all I really knew. And I remember, early in the 80s, all of my friends and they all had Michael Jackson tapes. And I asked my mom if I could have a Michael Jackson tape. And she said no. And I don't know. To this day, I'm like, well, maybe it kept me from going to some other direction.
Right.
I don't know. But she just said no, and I couldn't have it. I was like, well, okay. And I think she gave me her Neil Diamond or Elvis cassette tape or something.
Yeah, but you got to hear Lefty for Lefty.
I did, man. I heard Lefty and Hank
That's where
Williams
Keith
Sr.
came from. I
and
mean, that's
Keith Whitley, even Haggard. Haggard came from Lefty.
Huge Lefty.
All it says is we ain't nothing without each other.
That's true. That's just what we were talking about earlier. How it's a cycle. I mean, if you look at Jimmy Rogers and you look at Hank Sr. and you look at all these guys.
I just want to know what Jimmy was hearing.
No kidding, right? Yeah. Who was that before Jimmy that he was listening to?
Real people.
Yeah. Somebody down the road.
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Jake,
that's how it is for all of us in a lot of ways, in the conception of discovery.
Yeah.
Of music, I think.
Yeah.
Jake, what was your first song that you heard as a kid?
Shit, buddy. Man.
Your grandpa was playing a lot of old country too.
Yeah, it would have to probably been a Merle Haggard song. I ain't gonna lie. Like in terms of where he sat me down and said, "You need to hear this," which would have been once a year at Christmas. And I was, out of all the grandkids and the kids and stuff, I was the only one that cared. And I remember sitting crisscrossed applesauce hearing the same song for 15 years, and 29, and I wish I could hear it again. I'm glad that I took the time to listen. Mm-hmm. He would have played me something Johnny Cash, something from Ray Price, something from Jones, something from Haggard. Plain and simple. That's what that man liked.
Yeah.
He called Conway rockabilly, but thought Conway was a better singer than all of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He really thought that.
Yeah.
But Ray Price was his, I don't know. He was an opinionated guy, Everybody's entitled to like what they like, but boys, we're from Texas, and I think music is very geographical. Me personally, I like hearing things right where they're from. I want to hear the stuff coming off the Mississippi. In Mississippi, from Mississippi. I want to hear shit coming off, the mountains in Kentucky.
Authentic. Yeah.
Authentic.
The things about Texas is a lot of our music is derived from dance music. It's all just different voices of polkas and waltzes. And shuffles are born from pulses or polkas. Pulses. That's all new.
That's a new thing there.
You heard it here first.
That was back in the
Pulses.
Pulses.
that's the Elk
Dancing
Lodge
Waltz.
and the VFW Hall.
Moose
Yeah.
Lodge.
Yeah, and I don't mean to talk over my own head. something that I want to see embraced more is that, you know, it's like, I like things that are exactly what I see them as.
Mm-hmm.
You ever heard that Waylon song, "Be careful what you wish for"? You know, you just might.
Yeah, you might get stuck singing it for the rest of your life.
You're talking to Jesse, you know.
Hell, Ray Wiley Hubbard said it too, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he said, "Hey, careful for what you write.
Yeah,
I'll have to sing it for the next 30 years of your life."
that's right.
But in terms of just the styles, that country music's far more broader than people want to make it. You know, they get so wrapped up in making it crossover and diverse and all these things. Country music comes from the country.
Mm-hmm.
That's all kinds of people. That's what they need to realize and remember. The people that make the world go round don't see no difference in each other in terms of anything but character.
Yeah.
You know?
And country music, my friend, is character.
Country music is it's character. It's real. It's real. It's like, you know, I've had people, you know, that come up to me and they'll listen to they see my show for the first time, and they'll go, you know, I don't really like country music, but I like what you just did. Well, that's the reason is because
they don't know
that it's just the stereotype country music. They don't, but once they experience it, then they're like, oh, and I think that's a lot of people when they're younger. You know, they don't. You know, that country music's a little just
grandpa's
noise. Music. But when you start getting older and life starts to happen, you start really relating to these songs, and then you go, "Oh, this is my stuff now." You know, it's my jam.
Yeah.
I don't get to bring this up very often because we don't talk to people that really know about good country music very often. But two songs and two artists that I grew up listening to whatever my grandpa listened to.
Yeah.
So we would play.
We're telling the same story.
Yeah. So we would play at like senior centers and stuff like that around. Just play, just no money, just to play. You know. When I was younger, I've Been Everywhere, Hank Snow, and Act Naturally by Buck Owens. That was my jam. Like that was the first two songs I remember.
They're
Like
gonna put me in the mood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's anyone that can do it, it's that one.
Man, I was raised on that stuff, man.
Hey, any of them songs your papa liked, did he ever play, damn, son, I jacked that one up. Did he ever do that? Together again. My gray skies are gone. You're back in my arms. Yeah. Now where you belong. The love that we knew, what? It's living again. And nothing else matters now. We're together again. I'm sure you heard.
Oh yeah.
Stuff,
Oh yeah.
you know?
Hello, Wall.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Oh, yeah. Come on, brother.
Do it.
Yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, that was it. I
Hank
was just.
Snow. You know who else my papa liked was a guy named Hank Thompson.
Hank Thompson.
Yes.
Bill, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a ball cap that's sitting in
Do we
my.
got any whiskey in here?
I reckon.
Got some deep Eddy vodka.
You want some of mine?
Oops. Sorry.
Get that man a drink. Get that man a drink.
She's like, you're in the Deep Eddy vodka room. Sorry.
I didn't even think about that.
Hey,
Well, there goes our sponsorship.
Josh, I need you to look right in that camera and say, thank you, Deep Eddy Vodka, for sponsoring this podcast.
Yeah, some more grapefruit. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, love it.
But unfortunately, tonight I'm on the whiskey.
Yeah, Oklahoma Hills. That's a Hank Thompson tune right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, buddy. My papa thought the world of him, man.
Did he do Oh Lonesome Me, or was that the other Hank?
I couldn't.
Oh Lonesome Me.
Hey guys, Rhett and Jagger here. Just want to take a quick second to say thank you to CH Lone Star Promo for all of the amazing work they do for us and they can do for you. For example, they made these fantastic new logos for us that we're going to be running across all of our social platforms in 2026. On top of that, they made us a custom tablecloth for the podcast, which they can do for your business. And they make all kinds of fantastic merchandise. Shirts, hats, hoodies, socks.
Anything and everything you might want. They
Underwear,
even wrap
perhaps?
Underwear. They even wrap semis. You just go ask one of your favorite artists, Tritic Revival. They're big fans of CH, just like we are. And I think you will be too. So go check out CH Lone Star. That is CH Lone Star for all your merchandising needs, and they will get you taken care of.
We'll have their link right down below in the description. Go check them out. Tell them we sent you, and they will hook you up. Huge thank you to CH Lone Star for sponsoring this podcast.
Oh, God.
I'd be lying to you if I agreed to you, but
There was Hank Lachlan. There was Hank
I
Thompson.
think it was
Hank
Lachlan,
Cochran.
though.
There was Hank Cochran. I mean, there was a lot of Hanks back then.
What old Dean said, "Oh, cock."
Yeah, oh God.
Thank you.
Y'all heard that story about the chair and stuff, I'm not going to tell you. You can get on Prime Amazon right now and buy Dean Dillon's
The Dean
documentary.
Dillon story.
Yes, I've
Tennessee
seen
whiskey.
that.
You
should
I've
watch
I've
it.
watched
Yeah.
that documentary. It's such a good documentary.
really
Oh my
is.
gosh, yes.
Until you sit next to him and hear it, I just great documentary.
Yeah.
But Jason and I have. And,
He's a
and all
walking
of us,
documentary,
and
man.
We've
Jason-
sat there right
We
with
sit there
him
right with him
when he's
like-
telling these stories.
and it blew me away. I mean, it was. You're sitting there. Jason had wrote songs with Dean.
Yeah.
Prior to all of these things. So, Jason's the cool kid in the group. He knows Dean. We don't know Dean. We know Dean as far as the writer that he is. And then Jason goes, "Hey, y'all want to come pick some guitar up in, New Mexico?" "Yeah, we'll come." We got Dean on the bill. I'm like, okay.
All right.
Well,
On my
I
way.
want to go out there and hang out with my pals, right? But to sit there and watch Dean tell these stories and deliver a song. Now, granted, it's not like George did. Same melody,
Same song, but
same song.
yeah.
But, wow, it was just this thing of that's where it originated from. You take all that right back down to him and Gary Stewart.
Yeah.
Gary Stewart, down in Florida, hanging out on a yacht, writing country songs, right? I mean,
Yeah.
we've heard these stories, but to sit there and have Dean sing one, oceanfront property, when he was like, "That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard."
Yeah.
And I went, "What?" He said, "I walked out and smoked a cigarette. I come back in with the second verse."
Yeah. And
uh,
they had a Golden Gate
Golden
Bridge.
Gates, he said, "That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard."
He said, "Well, if they don't know what the Golden Gates
Yeah.
are anyway, the Golden Gate Bridge."
The Golden
He
Gate
said, "If they don't know what that is anyway, you don't need to be singing about it." So they just threw the bridge out and said Golden Gate. So, but he sings it with bridge in it. Yeah.
He said, I went out there and he said, "If you'll buy that, I'll throw the Golden Gate in free." And my heart stopped. I mean, in my tracks, I'm sitting next to this guy and I'm like, "Oh God, that just happened."
Yeah.
I heard the story.
Exactly how it went down.
Listening to George Strait on the white tape all of my life, hearing that song, and to hear Dean tell that side of the story was like, whoa. It grew legs, right? But
I have to tell you, my first experience with Dean Dillon. So we're down in Bandera, Texas, and Clint Black's brother Brian Black had this place called the Longhorn.
Longhorn
Yeah.
Saloon, yeah.
And
Old Center Block building.
and Brian calls me and he goes, "Hey man, I've got Dean Dillon coming in and I want you to open the show." I said, "Done. I'll cancel stuff if I've booked already. I'll be there." So I go there. We open the show. I get to shake Dean's hand, and I thought, well, that was cool, but I was hoping that we would, hit it off a little more. There'd be more time to talk or something, because he's obviously a hero. Well, then the next day we were playing there with my band, and Brian goes, "Hey man, Dean's stayed over. He wants to play with your band." I go, "Are you serious, or is this a joke?" He said, "No, I'm serious." So we set up and played that night, and Dean got up and played rhythm all night long. And what was funny is when we would go to play one of the songs off the set list, we would have to ask if he wrote it or not, because he's written so many hits. And I'd go, "Hey, did you write Empty Glass?" He'd go, "Yeah." I go, "You want to do it?" And they said, "No, you do it." So then I'd sing Empty Glass, and then if we were going to do the chair, he'd say, "Yeah, I want to sing on the chair." So all night long it was, "Hey, do you want to sing on it? Do you want us to push and pull?" But the majority of our set list was Dean Dillon hits, and that he had written for George Strait or for Keith Whitley or whoever.
And having Dean behind you going, "Oh, y'all sing that, and I'll just sit back here and play rhythm."
Yeah, I'm just gonna play rhythm.
I mean,
You know it, don't you? You know it, don't you?
Yeah, you know it, don't you? You do it. Yeah, you sing it.
you do it.
You guys keep going. I need to use the bathroom real quick.
Y'all go ahead.
I can't imagine the being a musician, the pressure that there must be to sit there and try to cover one of the songs that he's written while you're sitting there.
Definitely, man. He called me out and said, "Hey, I'm gonna get my friend Jason Allen up here to sing Empty Glass. It's one of the best versions I've ever heard." And I went, "No pressure, no pressure at all."
well-
And you get up and you do it, and you're like, "Man, that's pretty cool."
That it is. It's nerve wracking to sit there in front of one of your heroes, Dean. And now we still look at Dean as a hero, but he's one of our peers now. We can walk up and shake his hand. "Dean, how you doing? How's your day been?" That kind of deal. But at that point in time, I mean, you can't put a price on shit like that.
No, you can't.
You can't.
No. Yep.
The year that we came up with y'all there at Indian Head,
Yeah, I went
Dean
to one of
Dean
those.
was up there,
Yeah, you did it.
and
Yeah.
we all did our songwriter realm, and him and Kevin Denny was there, and I sat down and I remember Bree Bagwell being there, and she was like, "Hey, that new song you wrote," and it was Together. I'd never played it for anybody. Well, I'm sitting there playing Bree this song, and I guess that Bree just went through a bad breakup, and she's just, And Dean walks up and pats me on the back, and he tells me, "Son, you keep writing songs like that, you're gonna be all right." I didn't even know he was around me. So
He's very quiet.
Wow.
you know,
he is.
in the
He's a very
shadows kinda
quiet,
guy.
very quiet guy. But he walked up and patted me on the back, and he said, "Hey, dude, keep writing songs like that. You ain't got nothing to worry about. You're gonna be okay." I went, "Shit."
Yeah.
Like that was so huge for me.
Yeah.
And at that time, I mean, yeah, we thought we were going down the road. We thought we knew what we were doing. But
Well, even Dean knows that those little words of encouragement, they go a long way.
even that goes a long ways. I mean, that dude set me on a high for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Just from saying that to me. And it drove me to be a better songwriter.
Yeah.
If Dean said that one right there that me and Ronnie Vines and Gary Cantrell and all of us wrote, if he said that's a good country song, I've got more country songs in me.
That's right.
I can go write these. And I don't know, I guess it was just kind of like a little feather in your hat
Yeah.
Yep.
from Dino. So,
Yep.
yeah, that's real country music.
Hell yeah.
Do you guys have one final song you would want to send us out with here? Just to I think long and hard about this one because it needs to be a.
Can I do it?
Please.
No, I ain't playing it. You are. I'm just making
Yo,
a
you're
request.
requesting?
I'm just making a request. So, I've been a fan of Jake for a long time. And when I tell you your music moves me, it does.
Well,
I got to hear this song well before it was ever cut, along with songs that you sent me that's on my record that I have now. I got to live with these songs. I got to understand these songs. I got to grow to love these songs. The state you left me in.
I'll do it.
I got to hear this one before anybody did.
Well,
And to be
You're a
honest
lucky
with you,
man.
I think you played me the second half. We're in a basement bar in Mississippi.
Yeah, that's a great story.
Drinking whiskey, and he's like, "Hey, check out this one."
You know what was the coolest part about that night was, I think we had busted out some leaf springs or bearings.
Yeah, you blowed the leaf springs out on your trailer.
We
You
were
had
trying to
stay up.
rebuild them out there in the parking lot. Buddy, getting stuck on that bridge with some blowed out bearings ain't fun. You know, coming down that big old bridge over the Mississippi. Well, howdy. Anyways, that's not even the cool part of the story. This was at a time where I hadn't got to see you in a long time. There was a while where Josh and a handful of other guys out there were the only reason why.
Booth.
Yeah, he's one of them. Randall. Y'all kept booking me on gigs. There was a time where, if it wasn't for these guys.
Drive to Mississippi for nothing.
Right.
It'll be worth it.
No, there was a time that, I'm really grateful for the friends that it all turns into family, man, when you love something enough, that day I remember having a handful of songs and thinking, I think I know what I want to do. And we were opening up for Josh, and we were at that deal out there in Memphis.
Yeah.
And we sat in this green room. They had to go, and there wasn't no parts I could get at that time of night, so I had nowhere else to be. And Josh had every reason to leave, but he stayed around, and he just listened to me show him songs and be a teenager. I really, because I was, I probably wasn't even 21, but I had a bottle of whiskey. And we pulled the cap off and threw it and sat there for a couple hours, and we had a great time. And then all of a sudden, this real big old guy was just standing right next to us. We never noticed him until he was like, "Hey guys."
Well, he stood there though. He was there, big old black bouncer, big boy.
Big old
He
dude.
stood there for what seemed to be 45 minutes, hour. He said, "Hey guys, I don't want to break nothing up." He said, "Y'all got something good going on here." He said, "But we do got to get out of here tonight." Me and Jake was like, "Oh shit, we didn't know we was taking your time up. We just got up and left."
Hey, and it wasn't like regular closing time, like
This was
1 or 2.
3 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah. He was cool, man. I wish I got that guy's name. He really was cool. He just let us do that.
He just let us do our thing. And then to be honest with you, we're in a basement bar. I mean, we're sitting there and there's piping coming out of the ceiling. It's not a glamorous thing.
Yeah. We had a bottle of whiskey.
But there was
Guitar.
a moment there.
Shiny bottle.
A moment. And I mean that. Hell, if I got to spend 5 minutes with one of my friends, because his shit was broke down and we got to write some songs or share a couple of memories or whatever, I wasn't gonna leave.
Well, I played him this one. Hey, and this is how I wrote it with Roger. I can't claim that I wrote this by myself, because
No, Roger Springer is
Roger.
man.
And if it wasn't for Roger, man, I owe a lot to Roger. But it was him and Timothy Baker. But he played just like this. He'd go, I think I got something. But anyway.
That old two-finger.
Yeah. He could play 5 different chords with the same 2 fingers. Hope you had a good flight. I hear Cabo's nice this time of year. Bet you're having the time of your life. Glad you made it there. It's good you're having some fun before you move on out to Santa Fe. Me, I'm doing all right, I guess. Really nothing's changed. I'm still in the state you left me in. Go a little crazy now and then. That's about as far as I've been since you've been gone. If you ever go and change your mind, I won't be hard to find. Hope you're doing great. I'm still in the state you left me in. All my friends come around, wanna go out on Friday night. But I just tell them no and stay at home and turn out. If you ever wake up thinking about us, wish you hadn't left, honey, just head my way, I'll always myself. I'm still in the state you left me in. Go a little crazy now and then. That's about as far as I've been since you've been gone. If you ever go and change your mind, I won't be hard to find. Hope you're doing great. I'm still in the state you left me in. Hope you're doing great. I'm still in the state you left me in.
Gentlemen, you guys have absolutely made our steamboat trip. I mean, this has been awesome. There's been a lot of interviews go on in this room this week. I bet none of them touch in comparison to this. So thank you guys for taking some time.
I'm blown away.
This has been we get asked all the time, what's the coolest episode you've done? My answer's changed now. So thank you guys so much, seriously, for giving us some time. And
hey, thanks for loving country music, man.
Always.
Love you for it. And the best part is we ain't the only ones.
That's right.
Get them all in here. There's a whole bunch of cats that are ready to talk about it.
That's right. And if we don't see you before next year, we'll see you right back here in Steamboat next year.
Definitely.
How about that?
Yep.
Thank you, guys.
Thank y'all.